Let me put it to you this way. I lived in Latin America for a little bit of time, and there was an expression everybody used to say, and they said was, well, you know, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans for the future, okay? And what you find, and I know that's not very helpful, but what you find is that, you know, the world changes so much, and even in chaos, there's opportunities. To answer your question, you know, how should you position your career? I don't know, you know, what precisely you want to do, but you know, not the entire region is not in flames. Of course not. You know, there's huge pockets of stability there, and business as usual, and some countries are obviously doing quite well. I think, you know, the Islamic or the Middle East financial sector is going to be one that provides lots of opportunities. You know, on the other hand, some of those regions that are very volatile right now, depending on what kind of business you want to get into, you know, at least in the risk-related field, I mean, there's a lot of opportunities right now, and there's a lot of business in that. So I think you just have to be selective in terms of what you want to do. If you've got a business degree and you want to get into, you know, the financial aspect of running a company, sure, there's all kinds of opportunities. I just see that, you know, it's almost like, you know, the analogy I would say, or at least the metaphor, it would be sort of a beehive. In other words, you know, the Middle East or parts of it right now are kind of a beehive with things going on, and every once in a while something whacks it, so it gets out of whack for a bit of time. But then a kind of, you know, equilibrium or stability comes about. But also what you read in the news and what you you know, see on the TV and so on every night is sort of a worst case scenario. It's sort of a snapshot. And even in chaos, there's all kinds of opportunities. So no, I do not think that the Middle East is a dead region. I do not think it's not going to provide opportunities. I think it will be probably one of the places where you want to go in the next little while. But I think, you know, going forward, depending on what sector you're in or what kind of business you're involved in, assuming that you're a business student, I think the future is incredibly bright. It's just simply because there's so many facets of multinational business right now that you can get involved in, and it doesn't matter if the situation is you know, risky or not, or it's stable. I think there's all kinds of things you can do. So that's my perspective on it. I would never let, you know, a volatile situation get in the way of opportunities.
Thank you so much, Chris. We really appreciate your contribution. Thank you so much. I will get back. I'll send you an email later on after the event. Thank you so much for your contribution. I really appreciate it. I'm keeping Ramsey on hold because I can't put both of you on the same line, you know, because of the technical purpose that encountered earlier. So I have to disconnect your connection now. Thank you very much, and we'll talk soon.